Hello everyone, this is Truthology, the Truthologist, giving you an update, and I want to give all praises to the creator for this lesson today. I'm just giving you guys an update on the garden. Okay, as you can see, everything's pretty much growing fully. Got a little bit of a pest problem over here with my child spinach, but I mean, you just pick the bugs off, or pick the little caterpillars off of them. That's it. All right. I went to the park and got some full size mulberry trees. So when I plant these in the ground one day, they're gonna grow up to be, full size mulberry trees, very tall. Okay, here's some what I have left of my what is this? Bone heal. Uh, it's herbal medicine. And they call it bone says what is it called? I'm having a brain fart right now. But anyway, here's my loquat tree on this side. Okay, and these are all my little dwarf mulberry trees, so they're not going to be full size. They only get like 6 feet tall or so or something like that. As you can see, my elderberries are doing good in this pot here. Like I have elderberries all over the place. And for you guys to know, if you see flowers like this on the side of the road, those are all elderberries. If you see them looking like this and they have these type of leaves, and as you can see, it's already some fruit starting to come on here now. But yeah, elderberries are free, guys. Just go out there. If you really want one, just snatch one up. I mean, I wouldn't go on about the property or anything, but. And as you can see, we've eaten, well, not we, but the birds have eaten most of my dwarf mulberry berries on here. It was full of mulberries, and then we ate some, and basically like a week later, the birds got the rest of them. So yeah, there's some left, but it's not much. It was a lot though. And over here I have planted some sweet potatoes, so they're starting out. Of course, I got my fig trees over here. These are Texas everbearing fig trees, so they produce fruit twice a year. Here's my little Miss Figgies. They're like dwarf fig trees, but they get like 6 or 8 feet tall or something like that. And over here I have even more sweet potato starts. This is my what is this called? The scientific name is Janera procumbens. It's what is it called? It's not miracle spinach. It's longevity spinach. Like it's good for your health. It lowers blood pressure and lowers cholesterol and other stuff by just eating like 4 leaves a day. You don't even really have to eat that much of it. So yeah, it's a very good plant to have. I like plant medicines. Okay, as you see, my onions have finished blooming and stuff. They're all over the place. My strawberries are coming up. These are actual wild. It's the wild variety of strawberries, so they're gonna produce strawberries, but they're not gonna be like huge like the ones you get in the grocery store. Yeah, but these are wild strawberries, so they're still sweet. Over here we got more elderberry plants. I'm gonna have a whole elderberry fence when I get done with these things anyway, because I keep dividing them. As you can see, the Mayer lemon tree is producing flowers, so it's gonna start producing lemons. It's that time of year. Over here we have watermelon. And if you guys are wondering what I planted this stuff in, it's in a kiddie pool. And I covered it with black landscape fabric so it doesn't look ugly and tacky. You don't want nosy neighbors saying that your yard looks crazy. Yeah. As you can see over here, we got some more lemongrass over here. Lemongrass is doing pretty good. Here's the Florida cranberry bush. Is like edible leaves on it. They have like a cranberry-like taste. So you add it to your salads. But it's related to the hibiscus plant. It's a hibiscus plant. It's just not It makes flowers and all that, but it's not the kind you make tea out of. Okay. Over here we have some more lemongrass. As you can see. Here's some more some of those onions again, the walking onions. Like these little bitty bulbs that are producing all these little offshoots are whole onions like that, and they're very strong. So it's not like you're gonna have a problem with them or anything. I'm just add them to your food, chop them up. Onions are good for your immune system. And I don't know if I showed y'all this elderberry patch I planted in the ground earlier this spring. I think I did show it to you, but man, look at this thing. I'm stepping back. It's like about 10 feet tall now, and it's like taking up a huge chunk of my yard. It's starting to spread. It's like a permanent part of my yard now. So, and if I ever want some more like elderberry plants to like give away or sell, I just pull them out the ground or dig them up because they're gonna grow back. I've been attacked by a stink bug here. Keep landing on me. They don't do nothing to you though. They just stink. All right, coming over here to my purple tree collards. It's about time to harvest some because they're getting a little bit out of control. You know what I'm saying? Cut me up some collards, and here's some merit collards. Some kind of way they're getting burnt, but I might have to move them to some more shade. A more shaded area, but you know, the purple tree collards are doing very good over here, so they don't mind the heat. Here's what's left of the spinach from over the winter. Not spinach, but the collards. I was just talking about collards. Anyway, and as you can see, I have some more longevity spinach coming up. All I did was just bury the stem, so to come in and take over this whole plot basically. And of course they die back in the winter time, so you don't have to worry about pulling them up. They just become like part of the fertilizer and just replant. Okay, so I'm going to basically pick up all these greens and plant something else here, like some beans. I'm gonna plant some beans over here to go with this spinach. Let's move on. I had like a discrepancy over here at some point. Like I got a Sentinel Scarlet Limbless Apple Tree and a what's this? A Dwarf Honeycrisp and a Dwarf Rainier Cherry. And I got them from what is this place? Online Orchards. Man, do not buy anything from these people. You see, these trees are still nothing. There's nothing on them. They're pretty much dead. And over here on this cherry tree, the only thing that's growing is this rootstock, which means that I don't know what the heck variety of this rootstock it is, so it might even be the same type of cherry. Cause that's how they make new trees. They put whatever variety you want on top of a dwarf variety rootstock. So whatever this is, I don't know. But the top part is dead. Waste of money. Waste of fucking money. So, well, anyway, I'll calm down. Anyway, so here's my greenie tree collards. And like I said, they're getting burnt, so I'm gonna have to move them. I'm probably gonna move them today. Even these are getting burnt over here, so the sun is tearing all this stuff up over here in the south, you know. But as you can look, man, look at all this. Look at this huge bush that I was just showing you. And look at all these elderberries that's about to come up. Look at all that. And elderberries are worth like $30 a pound. Sometimes it goes up, you know, it might end up going to like 50, probably $100 a pound. You never know. The way things are going in the economy, so I'm telling y'all, you see something on the side of the road, just grab them, man, and pull it up. You ain't even gotta worry about breaking it because it's so easy to propagate it. Like all these little knots that's on these stems is where roots can come out. So it's not like it's a special, like it's hard to propagate. Just pull it out the ground as much as you can without damaging too much. Put it in the ground, it's gonna grow. Here's that corn, and it will take over. But anyway, here's this corn over here. As you can see, it looks very scraggly. We like in spring we had like some some sporadic weather, man. Sometimes it be cold and it warm up, cold, warm up again. So now the corn wants to bloom at the wrong time when it's not even tall enough to make any ears of corn. That's worth a darn, you know. So I basically just replanted more corn, as you can see. Some of it looks like weeds, but you can tell this is corn. It's not grass. But I planted it extra close this time. Hopefully it will take over. But yeah, this corn here, no, it's probably not gonna produce anything. I'm still gonna eat whatever grows on it, but you know, I'm waiting for these ovens to come up. So this is just not acting right. Okay. But I mean, it happens. You can't control the weather, you know. So the corn is basically confused. It doesn't know what's going on. All right. So we're gonna turn around over here. As you can see over here, this is the sugar cane coming up. And the way sugar cane grows, it grows a bunch of stalks out of one point. So yeah, it's a bunch of cane coming out of each one of these little points. And also, here's what's left of the onions. These are like multiplying onions. It used to be an old school variety, guys. And, you know, these are the seeds. I don't need too many onions in, so I'm just gonna throw them in the ground, just out to the side somewhere, off camera. I threw it, okay. And let it grow somewhere else, you know. But yeah, this is a good variety of onions. A very good variety. Here's a leftover mustard green from the wintertime. You see how huge this thing is? And for some reason, it's not getting burnt by the sun. I don't know. I've never seen mustard green survive sun like this, but look at this. Man, my hand is like these are huge leaves, you know. I never even seen mustard green leaves this big. I guess I got a green thumb or something. I don't know. But this is big as my chest. This one leaf is big as my chest, so I'm gonna eat this very soon. Very, very soon. But I'm about to start to water up and water everything. So, but as you can look in this bed with the onions and the sugar cane, in order to help fertilize it, I have butter beans. Everyone knows about butter beans. They're a buttery bean, but it's still a lima bean, but it tastes good, you know. Add you a stick of butter to it while it's cooking, and it's the best thing you ever had, you know, as far as a bean is concerned. Had some strawberries planted in here, but they're not really doing anything right now. And you see these, I had the beans planted everywhere, so they're gonna help fertilize this area. They're bush beans. They're butter beans, you know. So, still has some blackberries left. I'm surprised the birds didn't get all of them, but as you can see, you look at it, the birds don't picked all over it, making it look crazy. But this is a thornless blackberry bush, so I can just touch it and grab it, you know, and not worry about getting stuck. Here's another thornless one. Okay, and here's my other, let's see here, kumquat tree, or Japanese plum, that's what you want to call it. So I do have two of those, you know. Over here we got some more onions, of course.